sure you know who your ideal client really is? I'm here to tell you. Now, this is something that I witnessed last night, and it was kind of a bit of an epiphany for me. I have actually seen people charge upwards of $200 for what I'm about to say, which is the worst gatekeeping stuff I've ever seen in my freaking career doing this. Now, whenever you're starting a business, you have to know who you're talking to and who is, the person who is most likely to purchase your product or your services. That person is based on you from the past. Is there only one version of you from the past? God, I hope not. Y'all gotta be more than just have the one dimension to you. From my own experience, when I turned 40 at work, I said to myself, I am not going to be on the line at 50. I am going to have my name on the door somewhere. My name on the door happens to be 2 domains for my business. But yeah, I've got my name on 2 doors, which is what I said I was wanting, and I made it happen. If someone had come to me in 2014 and said, hey, you want to make money online? I'd have been, no, and get out of here. Why? Has nothing to do with skepticism or disbelief in anything. It has everything to do with, I'd only been a cook for like 9 years at that point. I was still enjoying it. I still wanted to do that. I wasn't ready to make any kind of life-changing shift. Here's another past me. Like October of 2019, I had my second bout of professional burnout where I left the industry for about 3 months. That was when I had to figure out what I wanted to do. And if someone had come to me in October of 2019 and said, hey, you want to learn how to make money online? I'd have been like, no, get the hell out of here. Wasn't on the radar, wasn't anything that I even wanted to hear about. Again, had nothing to do with skepticism or disbelief. It was just not something that I was going to hear or pick up on. In C19 times, when I heard that one of the symptoms of C19 was losing your sense of smell and taste, that was kind of when I went, oh, that's a career-threatening injury, potentially. All right, I'm a little more open to suggestions now, but at that point, I was the only one, earning money in the house at the time. My husband had lost his job, and he was having a lot of difficulty finding something new. So it was on me to keep the lights on, and that was all my focus was. And then in April of 2021, I lost my sense of smell and taste for 4 days, and the restaurant where I was working said, yeah, get out of here. Come back when you can, when you're a whole person again. What good is a cook who can't smell or taste? That's the job right there. I did get it back after 4 days. Everything's fine. In January of 22, there's another past me when I told the story where the restaurant where I was working closed because they were going to expand, but then their expansion was pushed to April of 22. And then in March of 22, it was pushed till October of 22. And I'm like, really looking for alternatives to make money online. And then tragedy struck in March, where I was now on my own in life to do this by myself. I found an answer in May with the 2 dudes I was talking to, made my decision in July, and here I am right now. From these stories, you can tell there are a lot of past me's here that I can pick from. This is the past me that I am talking to in my content who gets it. Action takers, decisive, someone who knows what they want in life. And I can speak to them in a way that they can hear. When I see my colleagues, even people who aren't my colleagues, in their content, talk to people, are you struggling, why do you want to talk to people who are struggling? You were struggling in the past? So that's the connection that you have with someone else? Did you know what helped you stop struggling is not necessarily going to work for them, and here's why. They're not you. It's that simple. They might have that in common, but they're not you. If there is someone in the community who is, say they don't want to show their face on video because I'm shy, I don't like the way my nose looks, I have a hair growing out of my chin, and I'm embarrassed, they are not yet ready to do the thing they need to do to get the success. It could take them a year. Why not right now? I would like to talk to people who are interested right now, who have been looking, who may have found something in the past that didn't work for them. Why didn't it work for them? Don't know. I don't know everything. How honest they are with themselves is going to be a huge factor in this. I was talking to someone recently who said they wanted to learn how to make money online. They said that they had purchased half a dozen courses in the last year and had no results. And I'm like, that's why. You're impatient. They told me they were impatient without saying the actual words. Do I want to work with impatient people? No. Hey. I don't want to work with impatient people, because if they purchased 6 courses, what in the world is the guarantee that they're going to make to themselves that this 7th one is going to be the thing that does it for them? That is not someone I necessarily want to work with. What's going to be different? It's all on them to be the difference that they want to see, to be the change that they want to see, for them to realize that it's not the course that was the problem, you were the problem. And do you know how many people want to hear that? Zero people want to hear that they're the problem when that is the answer. If you know you're the problem, you can fix it by doing the opposite of what you've been doing. See how easy that is? This is why you listen to yourself and you care about how you feel. If something's bothering you, the opposite is its answer, because that is the contrast. And I'm not going to get into that right now. But the ideal person you want to work with should not be, and I usually don't like to use the word should, but in this case I'm making an exception. Ask yourself why you want to work with people who are struggling. Why don't you want to work with people who are ready to take action right super now? Because they're the ones who are going to be engaged. They're the ones who are going to be showing up. They're the ones who are going to be hungry to get the stuff that they're after. They understand how important it is to get what they want. They have to help other people get what they want, because that's how it works. And when it comes to working with someone who has character traits of you from the past, make sure that they're good ones and not ones that are going to make it difficult for you both. I am, number one, not a coach. I'm not a coach. I'm not here to teach someone how to make 10. I'm not here to teach someone how to make 10 grand in 90 days. That's the mentor's job at the Legacy Builder, at the school community, digital growth community. That's what she does. I'm the messenger. I'm the guide. I'm the help. I'm throwing the life preserver out. That's what I do. There's such a big difference. Could I coach someone to 10K in 90 days? No. I make no claims that I would do that. That's what Michelle does. That's what she has done. And if someone wants to do that, I'm here to open the door to that for them. That's the difference. Very simple. Whenever someone from the community, who might be in the one I used to be in, I've had 2 of them come to me recently who lost touch with their sponsor, the person who got them started. They come to me. I tell them the same thing. Go back to your training, because that's what it's there for. It's education. Go back to your training, look at it, study it, learn from it, and implement immediately. That's how this works. That's how it works with any trade. That's how it worked with me in culinary school. I did not go through my entire year's program and then get work in a kitchen. That makes no sense. I was in school for 3 weeks, and then they threw me in a kitchen. You can only have so much theory, and then you have to put it into practice at some point. Otherwise, what are you doing? You learn something, you implement. Learn something and put it into action. Question, why would you not? Why would you not do it that way while it's still fresh? If there's a video training and Michelle is like, here are these 3 hooks. Go make a TikTok using these 3 hooks today. That's what people are doing. Like, the question is, why wait? Why make any of this hard on yourself when it doesn't have to be? And I feel like I've been talking for 3.5 hours and water is calling. Again, if you're going to be talking to someone who has the same character traits as you from the past, make sure that they're good ones. Make sure that they're positive. Make sure that it's making it easier on your potential buyer, customer, client, so you can make it easier on you. The less friction there is, the quicker people will get what they want. And that is the bottom line. I'm going to go sweat some more. I've had fun. This is like one of the bigger tangents that I gone on. I don't like doing that. Did it anyway. I guess I'll see you next time. Take care.